What is up, everybody? Happy Monday, Happy New Year. And welcome to Wickin It and Kickin It. First wiki of the new year. 2026 is here. 2025 is long gone. And if I haven't seen you since then or talked to you, cheers to a new year. We're dangle clacking. We're back already. God, I am in love with this RTA. A couple weeks ago, you guys saw me struggle to get this thing wicked correctly. Pacey's going nuts. Now I got it down. I can't get enough of this freaking Sparrow. Sparrow on the mix. Duchess, triple 28 on the inside. And I just been chugging through my batch of succulents. Succulents has never tasted so clean in an RTA before. Nice smooth airflow. The flavor is just on point once you finally get it whipped correctly. Yeah, skill issue. Skill issue. Not even so much worried about the crackle with this guy, but man, it's just like something about the airflow. I'm freaking hooked on it. Kind of somewhat reminds me of the airflow of the Dwarf with the 4mm pin in it. How the heck is everybody, guys? Anybody do anything cool for the New Year's? I did our normal little thing. The kids have their little tradition where my son and my niece, they have a sleepover for New Year's. Now my son's little brother comes over. They ended up staying 4 nights. Don't ask me how that ended up happening. So they ended up enjoying the whole weekend together. I actually got to chill out and spend some time just hanging out with the kids. A little bit of work-life balance thrown into the mix. I did have some orders thrown in there that I got caught up on. And as far as I know, I think there's only one left in the queue that I couldn't do because I ran out of 60ml bottles. Which is wild. It's the second time in December I ran out of 60ml bottles. Thank you to all of you for all the support, because y'all really showed up with them JMW sales, especially that flash sale that we ran up until midnight on New Year's Eve. Shout out to all you guys who took advantage of that. Real quick, actually, notice anybody who did order any 120ml bottles over the last couple weeks, if you got any of those black cap 120ml bottles, please double check this dropper top. Like when you open the cap, press down on it and make sure that it doesn't have to snap in the rest of the way. When you put the cap on, the top comes inside the cap. It's supposed to snap in when you tighten it down. And I think just a couple of them didn't snap in all the way. A couple people had tops pop off on them. I'm hoping that by taking that out, snapping it in on my own, then putting the top on solves the issue. Because I really hate to hear people say that the top blew off on them and they lost like half a bottle. I am going to make it up to the couple people that did happen to. Just give me a couple days and I'll get that out to you. But just a little PSA. Double check those dropper tops on those 120s. Let's see who's here, because I did see Mike DeVries hop in, and I know he doesn't always stay long. And Phrasing is here, says up Steve-O, and I know it's late for him, so Shout out to you guys. I want to get to you guys because I know you don't stay long, but at the top of the list, we got Kim C. She says, hello, Steve-O in chat. Fresh new year. Hope it's a great one for everyone. Wicking it and kicking it 2026. Woohoo! Yeah. I love it. Gunny says, yo, yoy. How's everybody? Brian Enoch. Hello, sir. Neil Pitts saying hello to everyone. Andy T says, yo, yoy. Jeremy M. Yo, yoy, my dude. Corporate Jason. What's up, everybody? We got Hippo in the house. Coffee cheers indeed, sir. Coffee cheers indeed. Let's see. Ryan Belgrave says yo yoy. Hippo says I have all the BCF flavors on the way. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, there's definitely a couple I want to get my hands on. Mike, I hope you had a good New Year's, good holiday with your family. 2025 may be gone, but the memories remain. You know, listen, it was a good year. It was a great year for Wickin It and Kicking It. I mean, I really think we grew as a community and just the live stream. Like, not a whole lot of changes, but I think going forward, we are going to be implementing some upgrades. I'm gonna start looking into getting a new PC. I'll probably drag my feet on it because I'm not super tech savvy and like always super excited to get new electronics, new technology. It's not my thing. I did get a new camera for uppy closey shots. When I get some time over the next couple weeks, I'm going to see if we can implement it with the laptop that I have now. If I have to get like a little like boom arm, I might do that. I finally got a new shelf for my squonk mods and my mods. I still got to put that together, but there are going to be some upgrades coming for 2026. 2025 was an awesome year for JMW, and I mean, that's all thanks to you guys. That's seriously all thanks to you guys, all the love and support. Still haven't gotten a good vape from the Sparrow, Dell says. Dang, skill issue, yeah. You rotted in your office? I'm sorry to hear that. What's up, phrasing again? Dickie Mo says, yo, yo, to all. Mallory! Mallory is in the house. That happens once in a while with the topper fully snapped in. See, sometimes you'll get a defective topper. It's not molded like it came out of the mold, misshapen. Yeah, sometimes that does happen. But there was 3 out of a case of 100 bottles. There was 3. I don't know if it was user error or if I think one of them, it was Jay Logan said, even when he tried to snap in, it didn't fit correctly. So the other 2, I'm thinking were on me for not securing them properly. I'm hoping. Paul Cole says, what's up, everyone? We know he's keeping it cloudy. He always throws all those clouds and those fun emojis in his messages. Annie T says, yeah, I've had it happen by squeezing a bottle too tight. Yeah, and that's another thing, like squeezing them too hard, the extra pressure, especially when a bottle is full, they're more likely to happen. But and I was talking to my partner Dan, and he's like, they're supposed to be dropper bottles, not fast fill bottles. And I'm like, yeah, but the top still shouldn't pop off. It sucks though. It does suck. New PC, bro, I'm here for you. Yeah, I need to think. A laptop's not going to cut it. I'm going to have to figure out a spacing. Like, where am I going to fit a freaking, PC tower, and then wiring and cable maintenance and all that. It's not something I'm really looking forward to. But this thing is definitely showing its, signs of struggling. So, Stolen says howdy howdy. We want to see when it's all assembled how the shelf looks. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be doing I'll share pictures. I'll probably make a short or something. If you need help searching for PC stuff, hit me up in my DMs if you want. Thank you everybody. John Solomon, hello all. John Solomon, welcome to Wickin It Kickin It. That's a new name. Oh wait, I know who that is. YouTube's got me all messed up. I know who that is. Welcome, dude. Actually, we need to get you, as a matter of fact. If it will open up for me, we need to get you one of these. No, come on. There we go. That's not a new name. It's a new name because YouTube's doing that dumb thing that it does. All right, there we go. Mike says, I'm on a personal mission to make 2026 my year to make, like, perfect. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, I love that. I love that energy, bro. Yeah, I do. I know you. Ronnie, Happy New Year, listening on the way home. Ronnie, as always, have a safe trip home, my dude. Get a Mac Mini and a monitor. Man, everybody says Mac. I've never owned a single Apple product ever in my life. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but a lot of people do recommend Mac. Neil says, I was watching ST Vapes show and Mike Vapes was talking about his new MT. Oh yeah, dude, I did. Yeah, they had Todd on last week. Talking about his new MTL RDL RTA coming out, 0.8 to 3 millimeter airflow pins. Can't wait to try it. Yeah, it sounds rad, doesn't it? Arnie, you're welcome. You're welcome for the spanner, as they call them, spanners over there. Bro, I used to hear that word all the time when watching UK live streams. And I'm like, what the heck is a spanner? Oh, yeah. You're welcome. Apple sucks. Yeah. Mac is good if you're already in that ecosystem, but PC will always be better. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm not in that ecosystem. Dalton, what's up? Macs charge way more for the same hardware because they think their operating system is superior. Unless you prefer that OS, you're going to get better value out of a PC. Yeah, I'm definitely not looking to break the bank. I want to be able to stream. I want to be able to operate, a couple different like programs at one time. Like as it stands, like I use StreamYard because I know like people can teach me how to use like Streamlabs or OBS, and we could definitely take things to the next level. I'd probably be able to use like my intros and all that stuff again. But like when I open Zoom or when I open Discord and then I try to run like multiple, a couple more windows on top of it, Zoom alone bogs down my system so much. My battery is not by any means like struggling to stay charged. Like say if I unplug the laptop and I'm just doing normal day-to-day things, doing multiple tasks, my battery will run down. It'll take about 3 hours. If I unplug my laptop while Zoom is open, it'll drain the battery in 5 minutes, no lie. Discord takes about 30 minutes, which is wild to me. That Zoom will drain my laptop's battery in 5 minutes. That's nuts. But yeah, I definitely would like to be able to run multiple things at the same time without the computer lagging. You know what I mean? And this laptop is just starting to prove that it just can't do that as efficiently anymore. I just need something that works, Fair enough. I don't know anything else. Yeah, okay. That's fair, John. That's fair. Paul says tonight is pizza night. Bro, I could go for some pizza. Gotta say, though, now is not a good time to be building a PC. RAM prices are going nuts. Yeah, I know. I heard. I do have those extra RAM cards that Dean got for Christmas last year that he tried to install them himself, and then he overclocked his fucking brand new PC and blew the motherboard. At least that's my assumption of what he did. I do have RAM just sitting here. We thought it was 64 gigs, but then we thought each card might be 64, so it might be 128, which is way more than anybody needs. Birdie! What's up? I was going to say, phrasing, same thing. Yeah, I've heard. RAM and GPUs are high as fuck right now. Yeah, that's what I heard. Hopefully everybody's enjoying something tasty tonight. I would imagine you are. I know a couple people of you have. Feel free to send in your hand checks, desk checks, whatever checks. I'll try to snag them. I'll try not to let it slow down the stream. We sometimes it does. Last week I definitely took the extra time to snag some things that Duchess sent me late. Ooh, I just opened up Facebook. This was not intentional, but somebody just posted a listing for a squonker. Definitely don't need another squonker. I just got a new squonker. Still enjoying basically what we set up last week, guys. I have been rocking this Sparrow, enjoying the hell out of it. We've got a new RTA to play around with tonight. And I did get my black squonk bottles in for this because I wanted to go black bottle stainless steel RTA. But for right now, this is working. We've got the Magnus, that Infinite Nut Mods Magnus, Alliance Tech Flavivo 24. This has got one of Mao's freaking triple 26 NI90 growlers in it, loaded up with some Grape God. Still been in rotation all week. It's a 21700 mech squonk. This thing cranks, dude. I was a little sketchy about the 510 that he uses, but I'll tell you, this thing gets great freaking contact, like great points of contact. And it hits hard. That single coil is a 0.12 single coil. Don Johnson, about to have to make one of them JMW orders. The old succulence is running out. Yeah. We are absolutely here when you need us, dude. I love to hear it. Guys are talking fuck a duck, leave it up to me. The first day I don't smoke weed, I lose track of time and I'm late. Oh, I don't live here anymore. What's up, Patrick? Pizza 2 tonight. Hell yeah, dude. I did listen to that file, that beat that you made. I really do dig it, Patrick. I fell asleep. I was just at the end of my my energy pool. 128 gigabytes kit of DDR5 nowadays is worth as much as a GPU. Yeah, wow. My 2x32 gigabyte RAM went from 200 to 800. Insane. Wow. My old laptop was 4 gigabytes. I'm nostalgic for the slowness and lag. Bring back dial-up. No, thank you. No, thank you. The Magnus is a weapon, dude. It is. Jeremy says my R3 is supposed to be here tomorrow. Now all I got to do is buy the single coil setup. Yo, I'm digging the single coil. Team single coil. Forgot the time and used the wrong account. Not smoking makes me stupider. That's all right. I remember the other name, the other account name though. I knew it was you. Have seen the Dodpo Flipside solo? I did, dude. I did. I am stoked on that, bro. 100 watt squonk box mod going on pre-sale. I like the look, dude. I did see it. I forgot about it, but you just reminded me. I did see that. It looks sick. Gotta master it in. Okay, yeah, cool. Just buy Dean a new gaming PC and take his old one. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, his is only a year and a half old. And that thing, he's got it all rigged up like how he wants it, but that's a possibility. Raise of hands for pineapple on pizza? Not a fan. Not a fan. Yeah, speaking of that R3, the single coil, I've got one more R3 deck to build, and I think we might install a single coil on that one tonight. I already pre-installed the squonk pin this time, but we're still running that sexy purple one on the Coil Art Mage. 4mm staggered fuse Clapton coming in at a 0.14, and I'm still enjoying the Don's Bourbon Cream in there. Two 2.5mm single coil airflow in this one. You know, in the 0.14, it's a 4mm. It doesn't quite give you the ramp up that you would think of 0.14 would, but also because it's an SFT, it doesn't seem quite as rowdy. But I could tell you, I'm getting plenty of freaking warmth and flavor from this. But the way I built it, I thought it would be ideal for single 18650 or regulated. I think we're going to build the other one for regulated as well. Speaking of that Dodpo flip side, I really want to get this top side back in action. So I think that's what we're going to build the recoil for. And then we also got the Bonza Pro RTA tonight. I haven't even unboxed it yet. Java.gg has some good pre-builts on there. All right. Yeah, it's definitely not something I'm like gonna be racing to do, but funny we're talking about PCs. I just ordered a Hiron's boot CD to reinstall the OS on my laptop. Oh, sick. I don't like pineapple, but you do you. Yeah. I definitely feel that way. I love pineapple on pizza. Okay. Pineapple pizza is the best pizza. Listen, I guess I gotta kind of be in the mood for it. It's gotta have like the ham on it, or like the Canadian bacon or whatever they use. Dudes, yes, I hated it before I tried it. Ham, bacon, pineapple, garlic, parm sauce, not robust tomato. Yeah, I can see that. Mallory says, I'm just waiting on a Times Vape Sidekick. Oh, very nice. Stainless steel, a little expensive than what I like paying for. Just a mod, yeah. Mallory has always been huge on finding really banging budget setups. But she's done really well for herself doing that though. It's not something I usually will do, but I'm not against it. It's good on like a Domino's pizza. If I'm getting legit New York style from my local spot, I do garlic and red onion on it. Nice, okay. I like doing, like, especially from like some of the local places here, I like doing pepperoni, sausage, black olive, and spinach. Oh man, that's a good combo of toppings right there. What about chocolate starfish on pizza? Yeah. The only pizza I've ordered for 3 years, I got cinnamon bites and Sprite too, Domino's. Oh yeah. I just always tip it for the most part lately. I just typically get those great value oven pizzas from Walmart, or I get the dough, and then me and Dean will make a pizza right here at home. Mild sausage and pineapple pizza is fire. A lot of pineapple lovers here. You can't lose with 2 meats and some veggies. Yeah. Ham and pineapple and mushrooms on pizza over here is called Hawaiian pizza. Yeah, the same except without the mushrooms. You don't like pineapple on pizza because your pizza is too thin, Steve-O? I like thicker crust pizza, actually. I like thicker crust. You did make it, Jay Logan. You did make it. No liberties yet. I hope Tim is feeling better. I know he wasn't feeling well. They had to cancel the stream on Saturday. Yeah. Hope you're feeling better, dude. I don't know if we'll see them tonight or not. If we do, maybe they'll pop in. Where are the liberties? Yeah, Tim wasn't feeling well. So, hey, LT! We are a pizza order match. Nice. Had that super flu, man. It's rough, dang. Yeah. Well, shots and prayers to Tim and to Cassie. I hope she doesn't catch it. Hope you feel better, buddy. I know a couple of you have sent some stuff in. Let's see if we can snag it now. Let's see. We got Dale. Hell yeah, Dale. Just gonna take a minute to grab these. Any pizza is best, yo. I just love me some pizza, yeah. You guys are making me hungry, I'll tell you that one. Food and rehab is depressing. Orion 2 is saving the day. Dude, Arnie, I really hope you're able to get out of there soon. I'm glad you got your Orion 2 to keep you sane. We got Dalton. Hell yeah, Dalton. Let's see. You got a phone? Yeah, he's chilling. He's been hanging out with in the chats. The first Orion kicked ass. Yeah, and there's the new Pro version too. Oh yes, Hippo. Let's freaking go. Feel free to send your stuff in. Last call. I don't want to get entirely bombarded, but if we only got a few, we only got a few. It is what it is. Let me check the different threads. I know I saw a couple. Wait a minute. There we go. I saw a couple things come in. I might snag. Ooh, there's Ryan Belgrade. That's from a couple days ago. I'm gonna snag this one from the hand checks thread. Because why not? I'm just starting to snag things that people didn't even send intentionally. Also, from the Facebook group, there was a couple posts that popped in that are definitely worth sharing. Dude, that's a desk check if I ever seen one. Some of them are just liquid, but I love seeing the desk checks of people getting their liquid in. Hell yeah. I don't know if Nick is here, but he might pop in a little bit. So far, that is everybody. There's Jay Logan. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I snagged something from the group from you too. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. There's another one. Let's grab it. Not fit for humans. Anchovies are what we call fishing bait. Yeah. I didn't get a phone or vape in rehab. That sounds pretty sweet. Nice. I sent one. Okay. I'll get you, Patrick. I thought I saw one come in. Wanted one of the Orions and the RBAs, but internal battery stopped me. Yeah, I've not been the biggest fan of internal battery, but I was really looking at that V Prime with that 6 RBA. Just something pocketable for out and about, but I decided against it because I wasn't sure if I'd actually use it. When I leave the house, I take my billet box, which is still set up the same as it always is and still loaded up with the cookie cane. I actually sent another bottle of cookie cane out to Dan. He wanted to try it in a Max VG. I'm interested to see how it does in Max VG. I wanted one of the Orions. Let's see. Wait, what did Paul say? Did I miss what Paul said? Prayers for the house fires we had in my area, please. There were 2 children that got stuck in the house that was on fire up the hill from me, and they did not make. Oh, that's so sad. Shots and prayers to those affected by those house fires. Absolutely, we need to squonk. That's sad. Snuck an elf bar into the psych hospital. Very sad they were young. That is so sad. Always load my pizza with banana peppers. Banana peppers are good. Yeah, dude. I didn't know what to say. I wanted to comment on his post that he made when he was like, he's going live at 8 o'clock. And he said he was going to start going live at 8 o'clock. But I didn't want to deter him from going live. It's been so long since he's been live. It just sucks that we're overlapping. It sucks that we're overlapping. But I'm glad to see Sortil back. I loved hanging out in his lives. They're always freaking awesome. The new flip side looks great. Anyone heard a release date? I haven't. But yeah, shout out to Sortil. Shout out to Sortil. It's great to have him back. I look forward to seeing reviews, and I'll definitely be catching the replays of his lives. I have seen a site that got a pre-order but no shipping time. Yeah, it's been crazy lately around me. Martins Ferry, the town I grew up in, there was a house explosion last week, and it took out 2 other houses next to it, and that was one person that was stuck. Wow. Let's see. Oh, hell yeah. Let's get this from Patrick. And didn't make it. Yo, I'm so sorry to hear that. Let me get these. Okay, that's the same thing. All right, let's get these loaded up so we can take a look at what you guys are rocking tonight. Boom. I know what I'm doing, I swear. I think I got everything. Bam, bam. Oh, come on. Bam, 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 bam. All right, next. Only me, done, post. That'll be ready to take a look at in a second, guys. Let's see. I might be able to get, no, a couple more seconds. See what you guys are enjoying. Here we go. Oh wait, it helps if I open up Facebook and get there first. Go to me. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's slow to open things. Get out of here. All right. Share screen. There we go. All right. First one in was Dale. Dale's still loving that Jaka on the Hexome. A little bit of Twisted Timmy's. Which one is that? The Event Horizon. That's the Blackberry. You know, I was thinking I might just have to invest in a few different Timmy's liquids. I've been sleeping on them. And I actually picked up a new liquid from Cloud Chemist from Straight Fire, because I was trying to get my cart up over $100 when I bought the Bonza Pro and those squonk bottles to get the free shipping. And I was like, man, if I can dole out a little bit of cash for some Cloud Chemist, I should go to Timmy's site and pick up a couple of his liquids that I've been wanting to try for like well over a year now. I heard that one was excellent. I wanted to do like a blackberry like dessert at one point, actually right around the time that he released that. And then that came out and I kind of stopped working on it. We got Dalton. Dalton's got his Sparrow on the Ascent. That ever so freaking gorgeous. Oh, gorgeous. Unholy. Well, we might as well pop. Just got this in today. Pop that up real quick while we're on screen. Wow, he just got that in today. Wow, I've never seen that all entirely in gold. Very, very nice. Hell yeah, dude. The Unholy Recoil. Always me in the background. So satisfying. Hippo's doing his weekly maintenance. Look at all those rows of clean, organized parts. I love seeing it. Hippo is a huge advocate for weekly cleaning of all your gear. He's even got coils laid out. Dang. Looks like he was what's the frickin' word? What's that machine called? Cleaning some coils. I can't why can't I remember the name of ultrasonic cleaning some coils. There we go. Yeah, and I snagged this from the Yo-Yo hand checks. This was Ryan rocking a Turk V2, enjoying some cookie cane. I think that's the Dilemma, maybe. I stole that. I don't know if Heath is here yet, but Heath got his 500 of Oh My Goddess Blueberry. He made a post in the Facebook group. I love seeing the posts when people get their liquid in the group, in the Discord. That's my all-day vape right there. Well, at least one of them. The top one. Logan got his. Or, no, that wasn't Logan. I'm sorry. That was Scott. Scott got some succulents and cookie cane in. just a couple of posts from the Facebook group. My man Nick, 6-pack kid, enjoying his cookie cane. Hell yeah, dude. Just a few hand checks that I snagged from the Facebook group. And there's Jay Logan. Jay Logan with that FDH Sully's. What RTA is that? On the Lost Vapes, that Lost Vapes and Taurus squonker. And Rip Taylor from Patrick. That's freaking rad as hell. Signed Rip Taylor. Is that a book? I couldn't remember. That's freaking awesome. And I think that's everything. Hell yeah, guys. Thanks for sharing. Always love to see it. Ultrasonic. Yeah, that's the word. Maintenance all day. Yeah. Might miss my check. I got yours. Hippo OCD. Yeah. You down with OCD? Yeah, you know me. 15 RDAs and RTAs I need to clean out. Get it done. It's a new year. Start it off fresh. Sully's Ugg, I miss it. Oh yeah, okay. It was the iconic. I got one of those. I got a matte black one. My current VAP is clean. That's all I can say. Hey, it works, Gunny. It does work. I didn't see it. Oh, I see what you mean. You were waiting. You're here. Let's go back real quick. It only takes a second. Only takes a second. There we go. Bam. There's his hand check. The Rip Taylor hand check. There you go, Patrick. It's freaking awesome. He's an absolute legend. Now, come on. There we go. We got an X out of there. I finished my cookie cane today. Dang! Ripping through it. Gonna re-wick and load up some of that cake dough. Hell yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Ronnie Jim. That was awesome. Yo, there is still some cookie cane left. We're after the new year, so I don't know if we're just going to keep it up until I'm out of supplies for it. Because it was limited. And then what I might do is I might see if we can formulate it with the newer white chocolate raw from VSO for next year. We'll see. I'm really glad so many people got a chance to enjoy it. Everybody that had tried it said they really liked it. A lot of people said it was great in MTL. Dan was the only one, and I did experience this. Remember when I set it up in the Blaze RDA? I set it up in the Blaze RDA like in a mech setup, and I felt like it was it was like burning through the liquid super fast, and it was kind of awkward because it was like minty, but the vape was so hot. That's why he said he wanted to try it in a max VG. He wanted to see if because he runs like a 0.09 on a mech squonk on basically Asgard Mini on the top side. You know, the mech top side squonk. SQ topside. There we go. That's what I'm thinking of. And he wanted to see if Max VG would allow him to take bigger rips without it completely drying out the cotton so fast. Hey, what's up, Unknown? So I sent him a bottle of it in Max VG. So guys, we do got a couple things to get to. Last week, we ended up setting up this was supposed to be set up for a squonk, and it didn't. But I still have, yeah. All 5 juices I got from you are doing nothing but getting better and better. Very well done. I give you many bows. Thank you, man. Yeah, they definitely do get better with that steep time. I vape the cookie cane around 200 watts, warm and perfect. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I know Mao vapes it super hot too. I get it was just something he wanted to try, and I mean, he's he is the partner in JMW, so every 3 weeks I send him 4 bottles of something anyway. So he wanted to try one in MaxEG. So I still got one R3 left that isn't built. All right. I actually do still have my black one ripping on the Hexome. I've got one on a Purge mech that isn't wicked up right now. I've got this one on the Mage. And then we've got this nude one that doesn't have a build in it at all. And I said last week that we would come back and we would drop a build in there. Wicks slower, and I find a 60 VG, 40 PG, the wicking keeps up nicely in a dripper, and you get good flavor and decent clouds. Yeah. I did send some out in 60-40 for people who run pods and MTL tanks. Yeah, and then even also I did my an official show and tell video of this. I actually got permission from Grim to post it because he hadn't even posted his show and tell of it yet. It's pretty cool to be the first person on YouTube to put a video up for the Team Single Coil kit. And I did say that I would build this today, but we also got the Bonza Pro in. The R3 Recoil 3 is sick. I have black and green. Yeah, it's awesome. And I'm just unsure of which one I want to get at first. Vape the cookie cane at 0 watts because I don't have any. Oh yeah. You'll get a chance to try it, Unknown. You'll get a chance to try it. I told a couple people that I would do my best to make sure that in the UK that they didn't, that a couple people who looked out for me, that they would get a chance to try it. Damn Pizza Dude was chill as fuck. Hell yeah. I'm just unsure which one I want to do first. I'm kind of tempted to get into the Bonza Pro first because I've already tried the R3. I've got 2 of them set up currently. Do we unbox the Bonza Pro first? Now, normally this is something that I would do a recorded video on, an unboxing, but sometimes it's fun to do these things live with you guys. You guys come here every freaking week. Oh, flip a coin? We've got something for that. We've got something for that. Hold on. We don't got coins. Hold on. No. We've got the Wiki Wheel. Wiki Wheel. Bonza Pro is also very good. Hell yeah. Haven't built my Bonza Pro RTA yet, but did build my Assault RTA last night. Assault RTA. I hate being like, bro, want to be friends. It's not socially normal. He looked like Thumper from Butterfly Effect. The big guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's wiki wheel it. Then I also was gonna bust out the wiki wheel because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do single or dual on the Bonza Pro. But this is how we do it. Whoa, what happened? Oh, I freezed for a second there. Share. This is how we do it. We do R3. Oh, R3. Come on. Bonza. R3. Bonza. Then, then we copy paste. Copy. Paste. Paste. So we got 16 of them on there. Maybe we'll do one more so we can squeeze. There we go. Now they're a little bit smaller. So they're each on there a bunch of times, evenly spaced, 30-second spin. Let's go. Wiki wheel. The thinner they get, the more intense you can make it. Oh, is it gonna stop or is it gonna keep going? Oh, no way! No! It's the Bonza. I didn't think it was gonna make it. All right, Bonza Pro. Oh wait, now break out the wiki wheel. Yeah, the Bonza Pro and the recoil are atomizer to have. Dude, anything. Yeah, rigged. You guys watched it. Actually, I need to bring that up again. Because now that we did the Bonza, now we need to go single, dual, and decide which way we're going to build it. All right, same deal. Single or dual for the Bonza Pro. Let's go. Is it going to do the same thing? There's no way. How does it always manage to creep? All right. Dual it is. Dual it is. Manages to creep. That gosh dang nitrous RTA vape's so great. Oh, dude, I have not wicked up. Dual coil. Does it fit? Does it fit, Frames? Because that this is the RTA. I know it works for the RDA. Does dual coils fit in the RTA? I'm betting single. What's up, Frames? Because I've got. Oh no, not in the RTA. Okay. Yeah, I that's how I run my RDAs. On your recommendation. I'm still going to do dual 2.5 millimeter. I've got a couple sets of Duchess coils here. I don't know if I want to go bullies. The bullies will be like a 0.1, but then I've got the triple 28s that'll come out to like a 0.13, 0.14. Or between a 0.13 and a 0.15. Usually for an RTA, I think I like to go a little bit higher. Chamber is too small in the tank. So I think I'm going to go... We are going to build the Bonza Pro RTA and a dual coil configuration. What is that side by side you're vaping on? Oh, this is the mix. 0.12 in mine right now. Yeah. I also want to run it on a mech, so I'm torn. I guess we could run it again. Sparrow RTA. Sparrow RTA. I've got a whole thing full of different Duchess coil builds. I've got triple 26s, 3mm triple 26s. I've got the regular 28s, 0.11. Run mine on a mech with a 0.12 and it rips. Maybe I'll do, you know what? Let's do the bullies. Let's do the bullies. They're NI90. I've got more sets of the triple 28s than I do the bullies, but F the Sparrow RTA, bro. It gave me fits the first couple times, but man, I've got it running so great. I don't know. You know what? I still feel like, gosh. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Let's get it unboxed and take a look at it. I think you'll dig it. You have plenty of airflow to do. Okay. I think we'll do we might end up doing the bullies though. It's not even unboxed yet. So let's get this thing open. I think you'll dig it. You have plenty of room for airflow to dial it in. The Sparrow is the best thing since sliced bread. Listen, I wasn't the biggest fan at first. That first day, I was struggling with it. But once I got the wicking down, I'm looking forward to learning from you how to wick this sumbitch. And the thing is, those wicks, even when I cut them longer, yeah, I did get the pink and black. I had to. Shout out to Straight Fire. I jumped on the pink and black. The second Kaz said he had them in stock. I really, really wanted to get something to match my Denali, and I was disappointed in how light pink the Blaze RTA was. I bought my Sparrow to help Nate's group buy. Yeah, there she is. Get the Air RTA? Well, I mean, yeah. The Air is, I'm sure, is a fantastic RTA. The Sparrow, though, I don't know if maybe some of them are just, you know, I don't know. Is this white drip tip a little bit taller, or is it the same? I think it's the same. I do wish that pink drip tip was a little bit taller, but we're gonna rock it anyway, and I'm hoping for some nice matchy action. I have got so many of these things now. Can we get this out of here? There we go. There she is. Oh, nice and sexy and pink and black. If we're going to go dual coil, I might also rock the bubble glass, but I want to see how it looks on the setup first. We've got the bubble glass. We've got which one comes pre-installed? Looks like the dual. Oh yeah, there definitely is not room for dual coils in that single coil. Yeah, single coil insert. But there's the single coil insert. I've got like 7 or 8 of these freaking stands now. What a freaking blessing that the Thundercloud stuff comes with these, because I needed stands. I just got RDAs freaking, I had them just like stacked inside little empty coil containers. Had them sitting inside of those. Let's actually, yeah, that's kind of short, but I think I'm going to be able to make it work on an RTA. Darn. I should probably freaking pause the freaking stream and go rinse this out. But come on. Oh, there we go. YOLO. Well, I'm just going to YOLO it. F it. And there is the dual coil. So there's the difference right there. It is definitely plenty of space for 3mm. Gosh darn. Should I go 3mm? The 3mm will be a 0.1 for sure. Let's see what you guys are saying. Anyone want a cinnamon bread bite? Open your mouth. Got my pink and black one on Element sent out today. Heck yeah. That was the only thing bad about the Bonza Pro RTA was the low profile drip tips. I wish it was a little taller. Yeah, 2.5. I love the drip tips that came with them. I know, well, you're a chop top guy. I'm typically not. But for matchy purposes, I was willing to rock this as is. And I'll show you what the plan is. The Denali. I even got a black battery wrap because I think I might rewrap the battery to match fully. Oh, my freaking things came out. But this is the plan. I've really been wanting something new, matchy for my Denali. And we might start it out with the straight glass, and then we'll see. 3mm. I prefer 2mm in RTAs personally. I feel they wick better. Yeah, that's very true. My contact fell out. Where is? I need to get this piece out too. We'll put the contacts there. I broke this piece on the inside of this Denali, so now this contact falls out. But it still works. I just got to put the battery in upside down. So let's set this to the side. Let's get this deck screwed on to our trusty paranormal. Let's make sure to focus. There we go. Bam. I should have gotten, one sec. Let me double check this first before we get started. To make sure that our 510 is secure. It is. Haven't had any issues with 510s not being snug on any of the Thundercloud products, which is great. Every now and again, you'll have to snug them up on certain products. Looking at you, Hellvape. Small flathead. Suggestions for cutting our leads. I was so bummed today. One of my Nick's Tips colors got destroyed in my son. Oh no, it turned it white. No. Usually I default to 5mm. Yeah. 2.5 looked like the right size. Even just looking at the deck, 2.5 looks like it's going to be nice and perfect size for that. 5mm legs. Thanks, Frames. So what we have here, and these were renamed, but these are the Duchess coils. Oops. Come on. Bully. They're 3x28 by 36 NI90, 2.5mm 5 wraps. Should come in around a 0.1. Excellent little rippers. But there are no more to be had unless Duchess decides to come back for another run. And he's been considering it. Coming back for like another limited run. And I'm going to keep using his coils on stream and enjoying the heck out of them because I love Duchess coils, to try to convince Duchess to continue building again. That is my plan. Let's see. Get that new camera going? Yeah, I need to. But I don't know if I'm just going to put it on this, how it works. I just haven't had time yet. Or if I need to get like a new boom arm so I can do a down low, like a top down view. You know what I mean? I need like a good couple afternoon. Nah, screw Duchess. No way. Yeah. I just need a good like couple free afternoons to be able to play with it. Oh, come on. Stick him out. Stick him out. There is a 1. That new camera looks freaking sweet, though. Check Discord for pizza porn? Oh, wait. I always mess this up. I like putting it in so the legs come out from the top here. Stick him out. And one last Dicky Mo. Dicky Mo. There we go. Stuck to the thumb. One leg. Oh, even with those, one leg always ends up looking a little bit longer. Let's eyeball it. Just kind of even it up. Dicky Mo. There we go. I think it's because they go in at an angle. There we go. Dicky Mo. There. I had a dream that Duchess made coils better than Nate. Then I realized I was awake. Hey, Heath, what's up? I figured you'd be here. I shared your desk check of your 500 of the Oh My God, It's Blueberry. I went in and stole some of the posts from the Facebook group. No, get out of there. Hold on. I got to get this out of here. One of those legs fell in between the space underneath my space bar. No. Oh, it's in there now. Shit. That ain't coming out. Oh, well. I tried to save it. That sucked. All right. I don't know if I can pop that spacebar up and get it, but there's a little piece of metal stuck underneath my spacebar now. Can I get in any closer? That other camera definitely looks like it might be able to zoom closer. We'll get it set up. I'll probably need help. I'm not the best with new, we did. I'm not the best with freaking new technology. No, I don't. I'm on disability, so this has been my job. For the last few years. Pizza cosplay? There we go. Probably should have done one at a time. But we'll make it work. Yeah, that I can see 3mm fitting, but it just looks like a deck more suited for 2.5mm coils. Let's see. It works. We got them in there. I'm going to pull them up a little bit. Let's see. It's a tighter space than I thought it would be. Come on. Come on. I think we're good. This one looks like it's leaning down lower on that one side. Come on. This one looks like it's they're leaning. I think we're good now. This one keeps on wanting to lean. But then when there we go. Looks pretty damn good, broski. Yeah. Just hitting that OCD brain glitch. There we go. It'll do. Boom. Oh, why isn't it focusing now? There we go. He can build coils perfect. He's not disabled. Someone call the Rochester Social Security office. What are you talking about? No, I don't feel as bad for not mixing because I don't have time. I'm still out working now, and it's after 7 here. Yeah. I just gotta get my tweezers. Give those a pinch. Come on. There we go. We're gonna go to my bed single profile. Oh no, bed dual. Duh. Yes. And we'll probably start these at like 30 watts, 29 watts, that works. Get some heat to them. Fuck, not suck, it's usually vice versa. That a little tug. There we go. Bam. Hit them with a little more wattage. Go up to 40. Yeah. Look, we're looking good. Looking good. I knew that was going to happen when if I pinched them like that. All right. Let them cool down and get our wicks out. I joke. Yeah. All right. 2.5 millimeter cotton. Yes. Oh, yeah. Let's reread these guys real quick. Ooh, wow. They're a 0.09. It's going to be a little spicy. Usually, I mean, it says 0.09 to 0.11. Usually they come out at a 0.1 for me. It's going to be a little spicy, but it'll do. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Scissors. Hey, face me. Was not expecting 0.09. Good old Eminem reference. Yeah. I'm going to peel a sliver off on both sides here. Just because even at 2.5 millimeter, that cotton always seems to be a little thicker. There we go. You don't have to be too spicy. I bet 88 watts will work just fine. Well, it's going on a Mac. And I originally was trying to decide between NI80 or NI90. The NI80 would have been like 0.13 to 0.15. These usually come in at a 0.1, so that's all right. We'll make it work. It's not like I've never run a 0.08 in an RTA before. There we go. Gosh darn it. There. Yeah, that one was still snug. There we go. Bow, bow. Truth is, I made it to 7:20 p.m. no weed. That's as far as I could make it. Well, let's give these a little trim. Get some of this out of here. And a comb out. It'll depth drink up that juice. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. I might just have to go right to the bubble glass. Give that a little under. Let's see. Probably measure it right to the edge of the deck there. Right to the edge of the tank, I mean. We'll do one side at a time. see if that's gonna be the right length. Oh yeah, that should be perfect. The old up and in. Yeah, that looks perfect. Real easy wick job there. Doesn't poke down below the ring, but it probably rests just above it. We'll just do the same thing on the other side. Thin those bad boys out. Now what liquid do I put in here? I got this Cloud Chemist liquid that I wanted to try, but I'm not sure if I want to run it in here. I didn't nick it up yet. It's the Heisenberry Crunch. It's supposed to be like blueberry cereal. But I forgot to nick it up before stream, so I don't know if RTA is going to be the call. Speed holes? No, we're thinning it out. You guys are funny. Got the Noisy Cricket and Timmy series fused. Just waiting on the Twisted Messes too. Hell yeah, dude. Just remember, when you install that, well, I did do it a few weeks ago here on stream. You'll want to make sure that you tuck those coils all the way in against the post, and then just pull them out just enough so they're not touching the post anymore. Because they do fit, but they're a tight squeeze. All right. Hold on. This side just looks like it needed a little trim. Come on. There we go. And the old up and in. Come on. This is where the top-down view would be nice, but up and in. Bam. There we go. I think we're going to go Crunchberry Shake. You did you see Voodal's got a new Addy? The dock is open. Those coils are going to work perfect. Oh, yeah. Purple haze, strawberry pie, or ice cream cake. They all sound great. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Crunchberry Shake. I'm not, no, yeah. Chucking puppies. Great dip it is. I mean, the great dip would be nice. But my great dip is 3 milligram. I'm going to go with my JMW Crunchberry Shake. I do sometimes mix them together. That's how I bring the great dip down below 3 milligram, as I mix it together with my Crunchberry Shake. But the great dip would be awesome in here. It's just 3 milligram, and I know this is going to be spicy. Crunchberry milkshake. Maybe we'll mix a little bit together. Like I'll pour a little bit into this bottle or something. Ooh. Even at 41 watts, I'm getting some crackle off of those. Man. I probably should have went with the NI80. This pops out, right? I'm afraid. Yeah, let's get the bubble on there, because that's gonna chug through liquid. Come on. Like, does this just pop out? Or does it? Yeah, it does. There we go. I just want to make sure it gets on there. Boom. Yeah. Let's go, bubble. Bubble glass. Hey, Paul, Canadian Vapor. Happy New Year. Let's bring our shot out a little bit. You guys can't really see what I'm doing. There we go. We'll bring it all the way back. I'm going to give it some test fires on here, and then we'll get it set up on the Mac. Come on. I'm going to fill it maybe about halfway to start, just to make sure. Okay, that's a little more than half. Let's give it some test hoots. And then I've got some plans here real quick. I'm just stacking stuff. Let's start at like 70 watts, 72 watts. Woo! Take it to the limit. Yeah, the Bonza Pro. I feel like on a mech, it's gonna be freaking insane with these coils. 72 watts. Let's give it a little tester action. Oh, that's nice. I like that. What, fully open, actually. Yeah, on a mech is why I probably should have went with the NI90s instead of the NI80s instead of NI90s. Or, I mean, we could and if it's too much on the mech, it could always end up on the Odin Mini, because 72 watts will be enough. But I for matchy purposes, I gotta give it a try. So let me get this together real quick. I even have my heat gun out here to put a black battery wrap on this battery, but I want to test it before I get through all of that. Gosh darn you. Come on. because we gotta go that. Yep. There we go. Let's try it out here. Boom. Oh man. Yeah, now look at that. Now imagine it with the black battery wrap. Wow. Yeah, that's too spicy for that. Shit. Hold on. Dang. Yeah. We should have went with the .13s to .15s. Dang. It's ripping though. I know I'll have to rebuild it to put it on the Denali. It's like it's wicking, but it's definitely drying those wicks out super fast. Maybe not. Dang. Okay. It's a little spicy for the Mac. But this is the matchy combo that I wanted. Look at that. Oh, now it needs the black battery, but hold on. Can we focus a little bit better? Dang. Yeah. I should have known better. I didn't expect them to come in at freaking 0.19 though. I guess it's not that different than a 0.1, which is where I thought they were going to be. I could get used to it. It's just going to chug through liquid. I don't know. Do we just leave it on here? Oh yeah, it's super enjoyable. The flavor is on point. It's not too hot. And it is staying saturated. It's just going to chug through liquid. Mmm. Dang. But because it's a Bogan product, I do want to see how it looks on the Odin. I just want to see how it looks on there. I'm going to have to go to bed, but that looks awesome. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Yo, good night, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow, buddy. It'd be sick if I had pink battery wraps and all Bogan set up. It does look nice on there. Purposely trying to chug through your juice so I can try more flavors. Yeah. Let's rewrap this battery real quick. Actually, why did I screw that on then? Let's rewrap this battery real quick. I wasn't going to rewrap any of the P45s with a black wrap. Yeah, there's going to be a Bonza Pro mech coming out. I wasn't going to do any of my P45s in black I was gonna do just my P42s in black, but I'll have to find a way to remember like what's what. I need to get out this guy. Perfect. There we go. Bam. Let me make sure that they're even. Yeah, that looks perfect. Got my heat gun already ready. I'm gonna hold this in place and then we're gonna hit it up the seam. Press down. Press down. Not tonight, no. No, but I definitely do plan on doing more mixing. Come on, just got to get these wrinkles out. Perfect. There we have it. All nice, pretty wrap. Matchy, matchy black. Yeah, you're right. I did talk about wanting to do more mixing. The problem with mixing on stream is that I have to like pre-plan it and have my flavors ready to go before the stream starts. Are we going to be doing some mixing? Let's see. Gonna hang out with Mary Jane. I just ignored her by 80%. I have feelings, you know, and feelings get hurt when you're ignored. Not starting drama, but standing up for myself is really rude. I don't think anybody's ignoring you, dude. You're here, you're hanging, you're part of the chat. Love you, Patrick. I don't know. I don't believe me, buddy. You're part of the chat just like everyone else. Just use a blow dryer. Yeah, a blow dryer works. Let's see. There we go. Bam. Now it's all matchy and perfect. A little spicy, but this is what I was going for. And the chop top, I don't mind the chop top. Koala milk wraps? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I always buy different color insulators so I know which batteries are which. Yeah, I was gonna. The plan was I was gonna rewrap all my P42s black because I use those mostly for my regulated stuff, and then I used to rewrap like my 30Ts, which I was replacing with 45Bs, red or blue. But then I realized I'm gonna need some of the mech stuff. I'm gonna need some of the mech stuff wrapped black. But bam, we're gonna have to refill this already, though. Oz, it was great to see you, my man. Just remember, you're all loved, and you ever milk a koala, be sure to strain it. There's a lot of hair. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I missed some of that koala stuff. It's hard sometimes when I'm in the middle of doing things. I do miss some of your guys' chats when we're in the middle of building. That's the sexy setup that I wanted for this Bonza Pro. The wicking is keeping up, and as the battery does die off, it's not going to be quite as like rip roaring, and the wicking's keeping up. It's not too warm, so that's really all that matters. But on a fresh battery, looks just like my hot air gun sticker and all. Yeah, yeah. It was just like, I don't know, like 12 bucks on Amazon. They work really well. On a fresh battery, the 0.13 to 0.15 might have been a little bit more realistic. But the battery is going to start dropping. These batteries actually have quite an extensive life. So once it starts to get a little bit of that drop, I'm actually going to be glad that it's a little bit lower. God, that's good. The flavor on that, the saturation, it's fantastic. Awesome RTA, dude. I'm really happy with it. And I haven't been rocking dual coil RTAs as often lately. A lot more single coil. I've been, definitely moving into more single coil RTAs. Dual coil RTAs used to be my jam. Like I would always choose a dual coil over a single coil back in the day. Like the majority of my collection was like the Blotto Max, the Voltro 25V3, the original Blaze, the Fatality M25, the Fat Rabbit. Like I just always rock dual coil RTAs. Dual coil RTAs is just the best way to vape. I've been really digging a lot of single coil action lately. I barely read chat because I'm busy. Yeah. Sometimes in Grim Green chat it gets crazy and you have to maybe post twice or three times. Yeah. 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 Every chat does not get read all the time. It's part of being in a community. Yeah, it happens. Wish I had a fatality. I let go of my fatality, not because I didn't like it, not because I didn't want it anymore, but because there was a member of the Yo-Yo a couple years ago that was desperately looking for a stainless steel fatality M25 to complete like a bucket list setup of his, and I ended up selling it to him so he could complete his setup. Now we got to get that recoil built. Hold on a second. Oh. Recoil time. Let's put that back. I gotta move some stuff out of the way. All right. So since I got my Duchess coils out, I think also, again, because I'm going on a regulated setup, I think I want to do these. And this is a 2.5 millimeter though. Shit. The plan was to do the Duchess coils umami so I could get better battery life on a single coil. But they're only 2.5 millimeter. Let's see. Let's put that away. Get the top on here. This back on here. Streets are hot. Let's see. All right. Let's see kind of how this looks. I don't know if 2.5 millimeter is going to be the way to go. I don't know if you guys can. No, see, you can't really see that. How am I going to do this? We can kind of see how small that's going to be in between there. Yeah, That's going to be tiny. I think I'm just going to do a regular triple 26 then, I guess. The blueberry's going fast, my friend. So good. Let's see. That one's got a little bit of a space in between it, but gosh darn it. I think that's going to be a little bit better of a fit. Then that way, if I want to run it on the mech, I can run it on a mech squonk too. So we'll do the triple 26. Come on. There we go. And I'm going to try 6mm for a single coil, right? Should I do 6mm for a single coil? What do you guys think? 6mm for a single coil? I think I usually 8. I think I usually do 6 for dual. I'll try 8. Well, 8 is the largest that I have. One side's up pretty much already at 8. Hold on. The other single coil that I did, the legs were like both indexed, so it was weird. Take him out. Take him out. Sorry, guys. Let's see how this turns out. Sorry, responding to some messages. Sometimes there's just certain things that I can't ignore while I'm streaming. Let's see. Yeah, that's super duper high up. I'm gonna go 6.5, I think, and then I'm gonna pull up on it because 8 is definitely too high. Sticky Mo. Sticky Mo. 6 for dual, 8%. I feel like the 8 was way too tall. See, that might look low, but once we pull it up, it's going to be up off there. And the 4mm was sitting around that same space too. And it was like the perfect height for the airflow for me. There we go. Ah, fucking flatheads. I do prefer flatheads, but sometimes that shit happens. Good night, Ronnie. Now what did I do with that thing? Let's see. Now we pull up on it to get a true 3mm. There we go. There. Bam. Okay. It wants to wonk on me. There we go. Hey, have a good night, man. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoyed the stream. I'll have to watch the single coil R3 on replay. Yeah. 8mm length. What goes in the single coil recoil? I guess it kind of depends. Steve-O is making 6 work. I guess it's 6. I did 6.5. 6.5. Ah. Yeah, there's a little bit of a space in that one between those couple wraps. Hold on. There we go. And I know it looks like it's sitting low. And if you like it higher, let it sit higher. I just feel like at that height, it reach those inserts reach it perfectly. Right there. Yeah, maybe it could be a little higher. I see what you guys are saying. To get full undercoil airflow, but it still gets under it. Ah, there we go. It still gets under it. And then you get a little bit of side airflow action on the coil too that way. I guess that's just my preference. If you guys like 8mm, rock 8mm. All right. Enough lollygagging. Let's refocus and get some heat on this sucker. There we go. I want to pinch it because I want to try to get those couple wraps that are like spaced. Yeah, exactly. I want to see if I can get them to kind of stay together. There usually aren't flaws like that in Duchess coils, but this was one out of like several sets that had that little bit of a space in between. Where'd that one freaking tool go? I need to pull on something. I can't find it. Where'd it go? I used it to wrap the battery. Oh, there it is. There's a hot spot forming where the leg meets that one wrap, and I think I need to kind of pull each side away there. Dang it. I don't work with some of these freaking thicker gauge coils as often anymore. There's one real stubborn hot spot right there that doesn't want. There we go. That should have done it. They pinch against the leg, and it creates a hot spot in the corner where that one inner wrap meets the outer leg. Now we're good. No, it's still showing up. You're good, Patrick. Love you, brother. You're just in time for some even glow action. I just got done fighting with a hot spot. Let's turn this up to like 30 watts. Sometimes it helps to remember that I'm glowing at too low a wattage. Now I'll go to 35, and that should be good for a single coil. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling now. Thanks for your patience. That hotspot was a bitch. Yo, Patrick, that picture is fucking classic, dude. All the above. Oh, yo, it's too good. I just caught that. All right. Let's get our 3mm cotton out. Yeah, appreciate you guys bearing with me. That one was a little bit of a bitch. And to be honest, J. Logan, I think, was it J. Logan that we were talking about the length with. Yeah, I think maybe if I would have cut the legs a little bit longer, it would have prevented that from happening, I think. Because I wouldn't have had to tighten the coil as much to bring it up. But I know sometimes Duchess will recommend, because his coils, they spring back out from a true 3mm. He'll recommend cutting them a little bit shorter, then pulling up on them to tighten them to a true 3mm. So I kind of get in the habit of doing that. I still like this height, I think. No pull up, but not a big deal. Yeah. There we go. Nice and smooth. Now what liquid do we put in this single coil? Snippity dippity. I had something in mind. Bam. And we're not really going to thin this one out. We're going to fluff it. Are they going to do a run of the Recoil RTA nude? No branding, or were those just for Grim? I think those were just for Grim to get powder coated. But then he left some nude. I just happened to get one because he was my secret Santa. And some might have gone out in Boosh boxes. I'm not 100%. But yeah, they were supposed to be for Ashton to powder coat. All right. And I might get this coated someday. I don't know. I do have some stainless steel caps that I want to get coated someday, but I'm just not 100% sure what my plan is going to be. Little do you know, Nick and I squashed the beef, so you want to talk shit, better know what you're talking about. Easy to talk behind. What are you talking about? I think you're misreading a comment, Patrick. I think what you think was a comment towards you is definitely not about you. Trust me, buddy. Get it coated like the Grim Hex? Yeah. Yeah, he did, and he wasn't referring to you. It had nothing to do with you, dude. Trust me. That's why I'm saying. Sometimes you read into things that and they're not 100% correct. That's why I was saying you're good, dude. You're part of the chat. We're all chill. This is Wickin It and Kickin It. We're all here to have fun together. There's no hate here. I know what he was talking about trying to read comments and missing comments and the difficulty and the pressure of streaming with people watching you. Come on, man. All right, what liquid should we use? Let's just take the temperature down. Nobody's referring to anybody in a negative light. I think I had something banana in mind, and I think I want to go with the Lady Liberty, the banana pudding with chocolate chips. I've been craving something banana. I did make myself some of our cake nana cream, but I don't think I have enough to squonk through. What juice do you have? Put them on the wheel. Oh, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with this one. Patrick, buddy, just take a breath, man. Just take a breath and have fun with us, man. You don't gotta go nowhere. Come on, you made me laugh my ass off there with that picture. Yeah, but I didn't say that, brother. I want to make sure that everybody's comfortable. Everybody's chill. You've had plenty of nights, good times here. You always drop frickin' banger frickin' puns in the chat. I enjoy them. Yo, yeah, Bogan was tasting the Neapolitan in his bog yesterday, and it sounds great. I've only tried their strawberry swirl. There we go. We're ready to rock and roll. I think I spilled a little bit over the edge of my mod there. Going a little hog wild. And I'm using the 2mm airflow on this one. I wanted to go 2mm. And I think I might keep the OG topper on there. UK only right now. Yeah, they're available at ModFog. Hey, Quilly, what's up, dude? I might keep this on here. We're gonna pop this off. Let's bring this camera out, because this is definitely going on. This is what we meant to set up last week. The top side single coil. We were gonna do the purple top cap, but then the purple top cap ended up on the what you call it. One thing I do want to do though, oh come on. One thing I think I do want to do is I might want to swap bottles. And I'll tell you why. Why is that so tight on there? What the fuck? Really? What the hell? Okay, now this thing's gonna be a bitch. Doesn't this... Yeah, okay. What's going on? Why is that not coming out? Come on, really? It's always another issue with these darn top sides, dude. Ah, why won't that come off? It wants to turn. Ah! What the frick? What is going on? This is supposed to fucking come off. I can't, no, that's not gonna work. Swinging through Sorteel stream as well, be back and forth. That's all good. Put an Allen key in the top while using your fingers too. I don't understand. Why? That's never had a problem coming off before. That's not the right size. I don't understand. Is this thing not tightened down all the way? I guess we're not using any top sides anymore. They're going in the fucking trash. I have never in my life seen a mod so beloved that over time it just fucking starts to give you fucking problems. I get so excited to use them, and now I just can't. Like, why? What the fuck is wrong with it? It's supposed to just turn off. Will it pop out? Like you're supposed... I don't know. Whatever, dude. I wanted to swap to the black bottle because this is a little bit darker of a liquid. I think I unscrewed that screw at the top to fix it. I don't know. Let's unscrew it. No, it's like stuck. Somehow it got stuck in there. I don't understand why. That's supposed to be able to come out. There's magnets in the thing. Yeah, but normally it just... Son of a bitch. Like, it's supposed to come off so you can easily fill, you know, more easily fill it. I'm fucking done, bro. I don't have pliers big enough. Needs a little warm water, Steve-O. Hey, what's up, Kaplop? I don't have pliers big enough. I guess I'm just not going to be able to refill it like that. I think it'll still work. I just have to pull the bottle out. I'm just going to use this bottle. I've used it enough time. It kind of defeats the purpose of the top side. It's not squonking either. I know I put the squonk pin in. Oh yeah, it is. I just couldn't see it. Okay, it's squonking. I'm just gonna have to take that bottle out. What a pain in the ass. I'm sure I'll find a fix for it. Oh, you bitch. Come on. Now it's doing this. It was working just fine. I tested it. The new batteries were... God damn it, dude. The new batteries were working just fine in this. Why is it that this thing always works? Like I test it and it works. And I'm like, oh, sweet. I think I got it rocking and rolling. And then whenever I bring it live, it makes a fucking fool out of me. Never in my life have I wanted to throw a mod in the fucking trash so damn bad. But then change my mind. What the fuck, dude? We're not going to be able to use this. I don't even know what to put this on now. Doesn't make any fucking sense. It was working. Yeah, now it's working. Weird. But it's not going to stay like that. Okay, let's take a few rips off of it while we can, because I don't think it's going to stay that way. I don't know what the problem with this is, but now it's staying. We got it at 75 watts, and it's staying. It probably is, yeah. Because I had to sit there and like push up on it. But the problem is like it's only given me problems before because like there was a dent in my battery. So now that I had new batteries, it was working. Like I tested it multiple times and it wasn't doing any of that voltage drop shit. But we're at a 0.2 even, 75 watts. It probably doesn't even need to be that high, but I've got the 2 millimeter single coil airflow in there. And for now, the mod is pushing the power that it should be. Wow. This stream really got away from me at the end there. I was having trouble with that hotspot. And then the squonk bottle. The build in the Bonza Pro ended up being just a little bit too spicy for a mech than I anticipated. But it is vaping great. So I might rebuild it with the NI80s. Just because, I mean, this thing's ripping. And the wicking is keeping up. But that's really ripping, dude. Some days you just gotta eat that sushi from the grocery store because no one loves you and you're a risk taker. Yeah, what's up, yo? What's up, Ern? How's that? The banana is delicious. I freaking love the banana with the chocolate chips. But we made it through it, guys. We made it through it, and for now, this is vaping great. I might vape through that tank and rebuild it. I might want to do an actual recorded video for the Bonza Pro sometime this week, so maybe I'll do it then. And I would like to have an official video up on the channel. You know, in the recorded videos section for the Bonza Pro, because so far it's a rad RTA, and I think it deserves its own video. I need a topside solo at some point. Yeah, if you can find one, they've got this new like flip side coming out, and that looks hella rad. Hopefully they fixed any of the old issues that the topsides used to run into over time. I've never had a problem with this not coming off before, so I don't know what that's all about. I'll eat that gas station sushi with you. Patrick, brother, I really hope you're feeling better. I'm glad you came back, because it's all love here, brother. That's kind of what this stream is for. Like, to get together, you know what I mean? Obviously, I got builds to do. I set my things up for the week. But I really hope that just people can just get together and have a good time, and that it's a driving force to help lift people up to start the week. You know? Didn't explain. Yeah, I hit all 3 cards. That's what I figured it was. You were hitting all 3 cards at once. At first, I thought you were hitting 3 vapes at once. Then I realized you were asking about shed time, and I put 2 and 2 together. That fucking picture is golden, bro. I'm going to save that picture. And whenever I need to fucking smile, I'm going to fucking look at that thing, dude. Because the look on your face is just pure joy. It's just pure joy. And that's 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 the Patrick Conquest that I know. The fun-loving fucking Patrick Conquest, man. You know, I'm not gonna get into the lore of anything else other than that. You can show it. I'm gonna show it. Let's finish this stream off with this is freaking great. Have you tried I haven't tried any of the BCF flavors yet. Yeah, I'm gonna share this. Heck yeah, dude. I'm doing it. If I got your permission, then let's do it. This is freaking great. Only me done post. I don't know. This was great. I got a freaking hell of a laugh off of this. For your enjoyment. If I can get it open in time here. I appreciate you guys sticking around. I know Sorteal was live at the same time. I know some people have been bouncing back and forth. I know some people left to go over there. Shout out to Sorteal. It sucks that we're live at the same time because I would like to say what's up to him, but it is what it is. Sometimes that's the times that just work for people. So you gotta do what you gotta stream when you can stream. But this freaking had me cracking up, guys. Oh, it's not sharing. Why is it not sharing? Oh, there it goes. I freaking love it. Who's eating gas station sushi? I'm in! Yeah. That's freaking classic. I'm so glad that you sent me that. Oh, it's a trip. Thanks for jamming one, Steve-O. Hell yeah, guys. Yeah, thank you guys for sticking with me. Listen, sometimes they go swimmingly. And sometimes we struggle a little bit. And sometimes we struggle a little bit mentally too. And that's okay. We're here for each other. I'm glad we all came to a place in the end where our vapes are vaping. Everybody seems to be in a good smiling mood now. And mission accomplished, I guess, right? I do think I am going to put a little bit less of a rowdy build in here. The fact that the wicking is keeping up, I think is just a testament to my wicking. But the Bonza Pro, it's a freaking winner. It's a winner. It's everything that I hoped that it would be. This is working for now. So we're going to go out on this one. Guys, happy freaking 2026. Let's make this year freaking awesome. If people are hanging out in the JMW Discord tonight, I might pop in there. But I do have some work to get done. I got bottles to sort. I got inventory to put away. So I don't know if I'm going to be at my computer right away. I do want to see if Sorteal's still streaming. I want to pop over and say hello. I don't know if there's a dopamine dump tonight. Last I recall is that Seamus was taking a break. But if you guys get the notifications, you'll see him go live on Twitch when he does. Let's make this 2026 a freaking banger year. And I will plan something for DIY next week, I promise. No, it does not cost. I will PM you a link unless somebody in chat beats me to it. But people definitely do hang out in there after the stream a lot of the times. But sometimes they're already hanging out in other Discords. So sometimes they don't. But I usually like to invite people to go there. I try to hop in when I have time after the stream. I'll shoot you a link. Guys, I freaking love you all. Thank you for making this stream a little bit more better, because the builds were a little bit of a struggle bus today. We ended up where we needed to in the end. Throw any of your hashtags and any of your fun little goodbyes and everything in the chat. I like to put them on screen when we're done. I love the hell out of you guys. Thank you, as always, for wicking it and kicking it with me. We are JMW.